Okay, here's Seven on the Rocks doing the show jumper finals, and the best part of this video is the last 40 seconds where he gets to do his winners parade, his gallop around, for which he absolutely loved it. He was perfect, and he just thought that that was so fun doing his little hand gallop around the ring to celebrate at the end. Having two ribbons flapping on either side of him didn't bother him at all. He didn't mind other horses being naughty in the ring at the same time. He loved the music. It was the cutest thing ever. Okay, so here we are starting the first round. I made a few mistakes starting with the bit. I should have put the loose ring snaffle in his mouth. I've never actually done show jumping with him before, so I didn't play into account the difference that going back into the same ring and jumping the same jumps a few days later would have, just meaning that he was way, way, way more comfortable in the ring. And the jumps were at this size now were no longer standing him off at all. So he was just super brave and eager to do the things, which is a fabulous feeling, but I definitely could have used my loose ring snaffle instead of the Hermspringer duo because he was just, boy, he was just getting it done. He felt like a little rocket ship in there. So a little bit more of a rocket ship, I'm sure, than what the judges were hoping to get or were looking for, but he still jumped great. We have this rail here because we were stupidly, having a conversation about getting that lead swapped, and so we lost power and we weren't focused coming out of that corner because we were in discussions about the lead, which was dumb. And in the next round I rode it better. I just tuned out. It was up to him to fix his lead or counter canter. I just left that up to him, which worked a lot better. So that was my mistake. Other than that, one jump where I should have just left him alone and let him do his thing. He jumped a great first round. Obviously a little bit strong to some of the jumps. The other thing I could have, should have done would have been a big left-right give coming to some of the jumps where he's getting stronger. That always helps to set them off the bridle a little bit. So I got to remember that, in the moment. Of course, my head was, it was just a lot of pressure and all the things. And so I'm sure my headspace was a little foggy. But I got to try and remember the next time he gets a little strong, snaffle or duo or whatever the bit is, doesn't matter. Just do a big couple of left-right gives and set him off the bridle. So now here's round two. In round two, I left him alone a lot more. I let him sort out his leads. If he wanted to counter canter, we counter cantered. If he wanted to do the change, we did the change. And so here, I wasn't asking for anything and he did the change. So obviously that worked a lot better. And he just felt like he was just dying to jump the jumps, which is a fantastic feeling. I wish I'd had my loose ring snaffle in his mouth, but whatever, it doesn't matter. He really couldn't have been better. So here he does a half change, but then he actually does finish the change before the jump all on his own. And so then I haven't taken any power away trying to butt in where I didn't need to be. And so it just all went a lot smoother. And so because I didn't take his power away fussing with the leads, we got a great shot into the two. It was very nice. Here again, I'm just turning him. I'm not worried about his leads, and he does a lovely clean change. Here I should have done a big left-right give. So we stupidly, this is my rail, I needed to put him off the bridle. But, I mean, honestly, the horse was fantastic.